Lida, hi hi, welcome welcome, good time zone. Hi hi, Lida, how is your weekend, everyone? I can tell you mine because I did nothing today other than watching The Rookie. I did nothing. You know what? Actually, I was thinking before the stream started. I was thinking because I actually feel like doing some voice acting recording to apply auditions and stuff. Voice acting auditions and stuff. But I didn't because I just lie on the bed. I just sit in the couch, watch The Rookie the whole day. So I was thinking, should I do that on stream? I did nothing but sleep. It was amazing, right? I know. Great weekend in super rainy and good sleeping weather. That's so nice. Thinking that I have to go to, office tomorrow, working overtime because it's a holiday, and then I have to drive. And it's also closing first day. Yeah, but I'll be fine. I touched grass and bought expensive grass. Nice! Bought expensive grass, some plants. Management was complete dummies. It's okay. You know what? There's always a better chance out there. Like we said before, you might eventually find a better job in another company, right? So you don't have to, be mad, or you definitely can be mad because they trick you, but don't put yourself down in a bad place. Maybe let yourself rest for a few days or a week or whatsoever, and then if you're ready, you can always try to look for some other job. Maybe eventually you get some better one. Yeah, that's a good plan for the stream. Actually, just do voice acting script, and if any of them sound good, just cut next section out of the stream and send it. No, actually, they have like why is so many people looking at my profile? I don't think that's a thing. Huh? What? What's wrong? What happened? Dashboard? It's okay. I don't think that's something really important. But yeah, I know there's what do we call that? I know there's some website for us to upload like voice acting application auditions and stuff, and I have looked for some of them and had they in my tab right now, in my browser tab. So they have like specific script for us to like speak and then audition, so we don't have to come up with our own script. Premium Grass in game channel. Oh, there's an announcement. Oh, Fantasia. Okay. Wow! Pokemon card. My sister actually planned to, do a little Pokemon card business and stuff. Since I'm out of action, so 4 months worth of pain should have been kind of crippled right now. That's why you need to rest, like I say. Take you some time for yourself. A day or two, or maybe a week, or even more if you feel so. And when you feel like you wanted to try to find a job, just do it. But if you don't, just don't. Not gonna make your own script, just perform. Yeah, exactly. So I actually have like 5 of them. Open up. 5 of them. Yeah. 5 tab. Lida, hi, welcome. Do you have any idea how hard is that? Bro, don't tell me, it's my sister, okay? I do not want to. I did told her it's kind of hard. You have to plan, you have to do stuff like that, and the cost is high and not too much customers and stuff. But he currently she currently working part-time, like for a card store to do stream and open cards and stuff. So he kind of learned things about that. Ankle pain constantly after work, and since being out of work for a bit, that's completely gone away. Just let's try and rest out. Yeah, please rest well. Ankle pain, if it's still like pain, I think you should go for a doctor because there might be something wrong. Ankle, joint, these places are kind of scary, you know, sensitive. Hi, welcome, good time zone. You always want your ankle to be good because you use them every day for walking. Yeah, so, and even standing. PS A10 Sylvia and VMAX A secret from Evolving Skies and the JP Charizard EX. And also Destin Rival Booster Box. I saw that! I feel like the price of like a lot of boxes kind of goes down compared to months ago, especially the EV box. Yeah, and also the rival booster as well is also goes down some. How fast card value draws for a spike high? Yeah, but she's selling not card but pack. That's the thing. Or maybe she's just like streaming and let people to open pack. You know, people pay and she opened the pack for them. I don't know the details of them. She's like she wanted to try. Muscle tendon being sore from walking with heavy steel toe boots. Ah, have you ever thought of going to massage? You know, fit massage. It's definitely helping though. Trust me. It's going to feel so good. I used to have like a fit massage from time to time, but not anymore because it's expensive. Yeah, total cost is 1,200 Singapore dollars spent. Oh my god, how much value? How much is the value in total? Cardboard stock market is nuts, man. Yeah, I feel like the card market is kind of like crypto. You know, at some point, like currency market, it just go up and down. Yeah, the trading I mentioned before, the currency trading, but I lost so much this month. It's crazy. August is a crazy month. August market of currency is definitely cray. Yeah, it's definitely cray. I didn't realize I have a bruise on my left ankle. I think I got it when my foot fell through a plywood when I was breaking pellet in the windy rain. Bruise is fine. You just have to massage it. It goes away quickly. Maybe no, maybe just let it be, But I had this like habit. When I have bruise, I will massage that bruise with by my own. Yeah, 1,700? Not bad. It's still worth more than what you spend. Massage places around me that are cheap enough right now. Damn it. You should get like a foot massager. You know, the massage chair kind of thingy, but foot? Damn, it's gonna help. Trust me, it's gonna help. It helps to, you know, the blood circulation, blood flow and stuff. It's helping. Not stunk, exactly. But not the shockwave from the heat. Yeah. Just gotta be careful, but if it happened, it happened. Just gonna, you know, live through it. Comes October, so hopefully they have extra money then. You still have a month. Yeah. Living crazy times, man. Every market's so whack now. It is. It's crazy. It's like 2 to 3 times. You know, the lost amount is about like 2 to 3 times more than what I earned in July, which is crazy. Like 3 times worth. Yeah. Know your enemy as you know yourself. Yeah. Not currency market though. Stretching also have a lot. Definitely helps me very much. Yeah, it is. Now, there's this kind of like massage ball that you put on the ground. You just step on it and roll it like in the bottom of your feet. I think that'll help too. All you need to do is just give them some massage. Yeah. To liquidate some of my cards this Wednesday, I can probably get back close to 600 Pokeballs selling one. Well, good luck! Good luck. I'm too, you know, I'm too lazy to get into like card trade because it's a lot of work, so good luck. In the desert under the sun, dusty, wind and rain. It's an experience that you can bluff to people. It's not a, you know, it's a harsh time, but you went through it, you survived it. So now it's your precious experience. You know how to do it right. You know how to do it to protect yourself and so. Lida! Hi hi! Welcome, welcome! Good time zone! You got recovery roll? Kind of? This kind of thing, but there's like this kind of like ball instead of a roll. Yeah, ball. It helps to massage your feet. You can just step on it, roll everywhere. Yeah. Real life experience point. Exactly. Exactly. For me, I always, you know, think for the good side. Even though, you know, things happen. Bad things happen, good things happen. But I always think for a good side because it happens. Things happen. No matter what you do, no matter what you think, things happen. So, might as well just let yourself stay happy. Instead of, you know, depressed. Yeah, think of a good side of everything. Whilst treating myself well, and as I impulse spend on investment as well over time quite a bit. Now OT reduced from 60 to 24, so it's pretty good. Nice! Yeah, 60 hours of OT is crazy. It's great. 60 hours, which basically means you have to work 2 hours every single day without resting. Maybe even 3 hours per day if you ignore those weekends every single day. That's great. Yeah. Enough OT for all of us. Homie income gonna... My company will not allow us to have so many like OT. They do not allow us. It's hard for me to claim an OT. It's hard. I have to list out, you know, the date, the time of work, and list out all the tasks I am going to do for that day OT. And then I have to get pre-approval before that day. Only I can work in the office to claim that OT, you know. So it's really tough for me to claim OT. Most of the time I can only get 1 OT max per month. One, which is like 8 hours max per month. And then and even sometimes I couldn't claim because maybe I'm not here and I don't want to go to the office and stuff, and then or I might not like work on like 8 hours. Maybe I just need to work like 2 to 4 hours, and I don't feel like going to the office for just this 2 to 4 hours. That's gonna give me like, I don't know how much, $30, and then I have to spend like $2 for the parking and stuff, you know. It doesn't worth it. So sometimes I don't even I can't even claim OT. I just work charity. What company where possible? Yeah, that's complicated. It is to double my investment, but how is, you know, it depends on your own perspective. If you feel like the money, really need that money, you have to do that, it's fine. But if you feel like you wanted to focus more on yourself and try to avoid OT, that's also your choice. I just told my team lead and he approves it. My sister-in-law, she works in HR, which is human resource. She basically just do you guys know there's this thing called OPT, which is like overtime blah blah leave kind of thingy. So you work, but instead of money you got the leave as compensation. This is a thing. And then my sister-in-law, she just applied herself without needing to like get approvals or stuff like that, and it's very free. You can work from home, you can work from everywhere. You just clock in and clock out. Like, they don't even know if you're working, which is crazy. OPT, I think that's called. For OPT? The overtime for leave, is it OPT? I don't know what it called. I can't really recall. That's the fault at my work. We don't have that in our in my company, in my office. There's no such things as OPT in my company. No. But the good thing about my office is that they're not really strict at when you clock in and when you clock out. You know, it's not that strict. Like sometimes you can arrive office late, you just need to leave the office late. If you arrive the office early, you can leave the office early. Yeah, that's a good thing about my office. And then what else? Oh, work from home. Yeah, I was able to work from home 2 days per week. So I need to work in office 3 days per week and 2 days working from home. It's amazing. $2 for parking? Yes. It's crazy. No files, no paperwork. Damn it, that's so nice. I can't. How sad and lonely my life has been so far. Bro, you're here! How can you say lonely when all of us are here? Yeah, but if you feel so, okay, I cannot imagine how you feel because I'm not you, right? But if you feel so, my suggestion is to do something different in your life. Try something different in your life. Maybe if you wanted to with like less money, like less budget, try a new hobby. Go for a hike. Go jogging. Go for a swim. Try badminton. You know, maybe try art. Try to draw art on table if you don't feel like getting another, you know, art supplies and stuff. Try something. Yeah, if you have more budget, I would say travel. If you're in East Malaysia, right, you can try to go to those like national park. I would say it's a really good one. Try to go for some hiking in like Mount Kinabalu. I can't really recall the name of the mountain, but yeah. Try something, do something. You know, because you don't know what you want to do. That's why you're thinking so much. Look, do shift quick, leave quick. Exactly. That's a nice thing. Yeah, it's a nice thing. It's just that overtime is hard to claim. Give me 5 minutes, okay. Sounds like a good suggestion, right? I'm here. Hi, welcome. An open box of TCG figures and model kits. Yeah, do something. Open the box. Mix them. Work on them. Or if you don't feel so, walk outside of your house, try something outdoor. It is true. You kind of feel depressed if you stay indoor for too long. Trust me. Where's East again? It's Malaysia, it's Sabah Sarawak. It's like the Borneo Island sticking with Indonesia. Hello, welcome. Overtime I have dealt with is pretty comfy stuff like half day Saturday and we work hard, but it's super casual with no customers and we get starting breakfast. We don't get meals in the office, no at all. But yeah, working overtime is good because there's like very minimum distraction. Not sure about tomorrow because it's just, you know, my country is holiday but not the other country and I'm dealing with a lot of other country. I hope it's gonna work well. Walking around places can help too. Exactly. You just need to walk out a little. Maybe go for a grocery shopping. Go out for a jog. Go to swim. Go hiking. Yeah. On the east side of the island. I got you, bro. Exactly. East. East is like east. Right hand side? Yeah. I went on a journey like Forrest Gump. Yeah, that's a good choice. Right? Especially if you're already in East Malaysia. Traveling in East Malaysia itself wasn't going to take you too much money. And it's a good way to like change your emotion feelings, especially if you have big changes right now. TB jogging across country. Total investment increased by 35%. Is there any of your comments has been eaten by YouTube? Have you seen the new dystopian horror called The Long Walk? No, is it on Netflix? Let me see. Oh, okay. Oh guys, by the way, I'm actually on the last episode of The Rookie Season 2. I've watched so much today. I'm just one episode away from finishing The Rookie Season 2. The Long Walk? I don't think it's on Netflix. Yeah, it's not on Netflix. Yeah, season 2 season already. Yeah, but actually accidentally spoiled myself. So I eventually it's like episode 18 or 19. There's this new character girl. They have some conversation, and because I tried to work more on my listening and stuff. So I actually turned off the subtitles. I turned off the subtitles. So during this conversation between this girl and Nolan, I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know. Maybe I'm like lost focus or something. I don't know what's going on. And they just shoot and she just died. And bro, I feel like it's like a lot of things going on, but I don't know what is that. And then I Google the rookie Erin Cole, and I spoiled myself. Eventually, the death of this girl is still very important, like a storyline afterward. I was like, bro, he's bad. What the hell? And then, yeah. Now I feel hesitate to watch the episodes after that because I don't want to see Nolan suffer. Include silk product and greater car sale. I'm super happy since it made me distressed. Nice! You just need to just sell it. You don't have to do it yourself and everything. Never turn off the sub, but I prefer to turn off the sub because the sub kind of distract me from observing the expression, the face, the emotion of the characters, like it is fun to look at their expression, look at the face of what they're doing and trying to figure things out because this is a cop drama, right? But while having sub, I just look at sub the whole time. I just keep looking stuff, the sub all the time. Yeah, the plot twist. Give it a long enough time, they'll be suffering. Yeah, like I kind of lost focus, but it was so fun. It was so fun. I'm a big fan of the couple line of Lucy and Tim, even though they are still not together, but I know they're going to be together soon. Because yeah, I spoiled myself again. So eventually, I kind of sense something between them, even though I'm just in season 1 and 2, which they don't actually date each other and they both have their own date and stuff, but I sense something between them. And then so I go to Xiaohongshu, I be like, Lucy, Tim, and I click search. And then I just spoiled myself. People be like, oh, they were together in season 5. I spoiled you guys too, but it's okay. And they're gonna break out in season 6. And season 7, they're not still together. But maybe season 8 in 2026, they might be together again. Yeah, so I eventually spoiled myself all of them. But I'm still a very big fan of the couple line of Lucy and Tim. It's so nice. It's so nice. The suffer and scream about her feel her life essence. Exactly. It's funny stuff. Sometimes it's funny stuff. I try not to. I try to like train my own listening when it comes to English. Anime watcher shows discuss. While I'm watching the Kimetsu no Yaiba movie as well, I try to not look at the subtitles. Only when I feel like, oh, I don't understand, I quickly look at the subtitles. Don't understand with subtitles, only pay attention to subs. Exactly! Those. But I'm gonna train myself until I can just watch it without subtitles and understand everything. Spoil the whole show for myself. It's very obvious they were gonna get together. It's so nice, you know, like, yeah, the little spark between them. Damn it. Has your back, you want spoilers? We got you. A lot of people also, you know, kind of have the same thing as me. They also find the couple line between Lucy and Tim's very cute. So, the show which I watched through YouTube Shorts, exactly. I found them from Xiaohongshu, and then I'll be like, hey, it's kind of fun. And I introduced this to my dad, and my dad watched it so much faster than I did. When I was in episode 1, when I was in season 1, less than episode 10, he already in season 3, so yeah. How to progress this one game then suddenly spoil the story never again? I don't mind spoiling, you know? I don't actually mind. I actually enjoy spoiling. But the thing is that it makes me kind of suffer to continue watching it because I don't want to see Nolan suffer. I feel so bad for him. Sleep soon, stay safe, stay hydrated. Have a nice rest. Thank you so much for dropping by. And good luck to, you know, sell the place, you know, which you plan to. Good night. Even if you know the end result, watching the journey is always fun. Yeah. I'm not sure if you guys know that the one Lucy got kidnapped. Kidnapped? Damn, that one is so... So I was so nervous and I love that part so much. Yeah. You can see she's not only a cop, but she's also herself, you know. Like, yeah. Also, it's a little bit warm. I'm gonna turn on the AC a little while. Indie and let it play a little while. And then I'm gonna turn it off. I just googled. Apparently, the longest road in East Malaysia is over 2,000 kilometers, called the Pan Borneo road trip time. I don't think that's a good idea. But if you enjoy driving, yeah, maybe. I just don't enjoy driving, so I don't think it's a good idea. But if you think it's a good idea, you should try it. Yeah, it's your life. You decide. Your decision. Yeah. Just make sure to stay safe, that's all. Road trip, yeah. I definitely like road trip. I prefer to just go to a farm and just sit on the grass and just... do nothing. Yeah. Blanking. Yeah. You know, enjoy the breeze. Even though there's no breeze here, maybe if I'm in Australia there will be breeze. Sit on the grass at the farm and watch the rookie. I don't think it's a good idea unless it's at night because you know, the sunlight is gonna definitely reflect on the screen of the phone. I will definitely never able to see the details at all, especially when the phone screen is so tiny. I always watch movies and films in like slightly darker environment. If I'm in the living room, I use the curtain to shut the window so it's like slightly darker so I can see the screen better. Yeah. Long road trip on a tiny budget compact car has no Bluetooth stereo. I don't think that's really enjoyable though. Unless you have like, you know, those like house truck. They have like those housing thingy in the truck, kind of room truck, house truck. Yeah, those kind of thing. Then that might be a good idea for a long road trip. I don't know what is RV, but maybe like a truck that has like a living room, a bed, a toilet, a small kitchen. Low-key road trip with friends is top tier. I would say doing anything with friends is top tier, but a road trip is not really a thing of mine because I don't think it's very, what do we call that? Convenient. I like convenient life, you know. I don't want to suffer to try to get electricity, to get water. Even going for a toilet is also challenging. I don't want that to happen. I enjoy a very convenient life. I'm a very modern jellyfish cat. To be stuck with your friends getting into shit together, I prefer not to have. Road trip can become the end of a friendship. I would say any travel can do so. Any kind of travel, especially long distance travel or like long period travel, can do that. Yeah, this one's gonna pick the right people, exactly. Spending too much time with people is dangerous. But that's a chance for you to find out who actually worth to become an, you know, long-term friend. Also, a funny thing, guys. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I have been through so many trips and travels. Sorry, I was burping. I never actually had a trip with my bestie before. Can you imagine that? I knew my bestie since we were 13. Since I got to the secondary school. We knew each other since 13 and I'm 26 now, which is 13 years, 14 years. I never been on just us kind of travel with her. Now that's surprising, huh? Not even Schofield. Schofield yes, but other than that, no. Like just two of us, no. Yeah. I actually planned for one before. I actually tried to plan for one. I'm thinking of going to Indonesia because she just started working like a long time after she graduated. So she only started to get a job 2 years after she graduated a degree. So she don't actually have a lot of budget, firstly. And then after she got a job, she's starting to have some budget, but you know, her salary is still not like a lot. So I tried to keep the budget as low as possible. So I go for those like nearby area, for example, Indonesia, like Bali, but it's not really cheap though. Yeah, but I look for like Indonesia, I look for China, I look for Taiwan. But Indonesia is kind of the cheapest among all of them so far that I've seen, and China. After I plan a lot of stuff, it just not really work out because I feel like Indonesia, especially Bali, is kind of dangerous. I feel like Bali. It's too complicated there, I would say. Too many tourists. And it's because there's too many tourists also, you know, hype up the price as well. Like the friends I keep in contact with, I've always traveled with them once. Don't forget about the Bali curse. I thought the Bali curse is like for couples only, but we're bestie. 在台湾找什么? Oh no, I mean, I did think of travel to Taiwan with my bestie before. I thought about this, but I haven't actually taken action at all. One of those big tourist spots, exactly. It's like very scattered. I try to imagine me and my like bestie there. Because okay, my bestie, she's a very, very soft person. She's so much softer than I. So much. I have some temper. You know, I have some temper. But when she also has temper. But the thing is that when she's mad, she doesn't seem like she's mad at all. She's like, huh, I'm mad. And then she just don't want to talk with you. And she's not even like mad, you know. If you try to talk to her, she'll still talk back to you. Like, what the? But, she's so much softer than I have my rules. I'm actually not that soft if you know me. I have my rules. If I'm mad, I'm mad. But I try to talk it out, you know. I'm kind of like teacher kind of personality. I try to make things right. But she's too soft. She's, you know, she got called as a grass friend. That she, you know, that's her. She's so mad. But even though like that, she's still not saying anything like heavy to that girl at all. She's just complaining to me like, how can she do that? I'm so mad. Like, I know she's mad, but she doesn't seem mad at all, you know. That's her. She keeps it civil. Me? Yes. But she's so soft, so I'm so scared to bring her out there. And maybe if things happen, I'm the one that need to pick up like a crossbow or something. No, maybe crossbow, like what's that? Crowbar? Yeah, I'm the one that need to pick up the crowbar because she's too soft. Like, even Matt just keep it neutral? Yeah, kinda. Like, she's so easier to get. She's so easy to get bullied, I feel like. The most dangerous kind of anger is someone that will do things literally out of spite when you ask for something, even as a joke. No, she's not like that at all. She's maybe she's mad, but she just put it away. Yeah, I put it away, but deep in my heart, I know I'm mad at that person, and I will try to, you know, do something to make myself away from them mad. As like, for example, I just ignore them at all. Like, yeah. If I don't feel like this is a good relation, I just cut it off. Like, you know, friends. Has to be the one to beat the shit out of people. Yeah. So like, I'm kind of scared to bring her out of this country, and she's also very introvert. She's super introvert. Super duper. Like, more than, I don't know, is it more than me? I feel like we're kind of equal at some point. She did travel to some other state to visit her boyfriend, but that's all. Other than that, she just stay at home. Sometimes she'll go to shopping mall, like, I feel like maybe more than I do. But still, she prefers to stay at home. A, B, or C? A. The best bestie. Yeah. Does your friend get on YouTube and talk on people on the internet for hours at a time? No. She don't. She doesn't. What is that grammar? Who is the best, yo? I actually like speak to her like yesterday because we went out for a movie, right? So I was like talking to her. I was like, hey, since you don't have job right now, she just quit her job. You don't have job right now, and if you're like you couldn't find a job right now, why don't you just try to switch your feelings a little, tune your feeling a little, maybe go out for some travels and stuff like that. She was like, you know what? Nah, I prefer to stay at home. I don't like packing my stuff. I don't like arranging my stuff back after trips. I was like, okay, here's your choice. I think that puts you a little closer to extrovert even if you can do it from home. True. True, but my colleagues, they all say I'm very introvert. Yeah, because I don't go out. Staying home is really I know, right? I know. But I'm thinking of going out more, but not in this country because it's too warm. I don't really like the cultural here. I would say like more like art cultural. Art cultural, like creativity cultural, is not really a thing in this place, I would say. Oh, mommy concert, thank you. I was smiling when I'm watching that. Can I say that? Hi, hi! Welcome, welcome! Good time zone! Base Basti! Like very introvert, right? Super funny you did an advert before singing. Because I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, I just did that. Super relatable. I know, like staying at home is so nice. Traveling is one thing, preparing to travel is such a pain in the ass. No! To me it's different. Preparing to travel is so fun. You know, the best part of a trip is doing the itinerary part for me. Can you imagine? Me imagining myself in that place is really fun. Because when you actually been at that place, bro, that the people, the crowd, I hate the crowd so much. You hear some smacking? Maybe it's just me because my aligner and I have like suck out the saliva from my aligner, so maybe that's just me. Aligner. Did an ad and then poof. I was told we got 10 minutes. That's what I did. Yeah. Picking out all the sound. Exactly. My aligner, my saliva, my tongue. It's really easy. I give it to my friend and I go to bed. I love making itinerary. Did I say this? I got like a huge discount on the flight ticket when I bought it. You know, the Beijing one. So I went back to my hometown with my parents. So I showed them the itinerary I made. And I was like, hey, this is the flight options that you guys wanted. This is the plan. This is the whole itinerary. And this is the hotel option. Are you guys okay with that? And then my dad was like, okay. You paid first, I'll transfer money for you. I was like, well, okay. So I got to the flight website. And eventually, I found the flight ticket was about like $200 cheaper compared to when I do the research. Each person. Is it? Yeah, yeah. About $200. Is it a new set? I'm already on the third set of the liners. I used the third set starting this Wednesday, like last Wednesday. Yeah. What does it align? My teeth. Because my teeth is not like really super duper straight. It's not too bad, but it's just not like super straight. Both annoying but funny. I remember going to a convention and having no space. I told my buddy, people keep running into me, and on cue someone bounces off me. Yeah, exactly. I don't like that. I don't like getting so close to people. I don't like that, so I don't want to get in the crowd. That's the worst thing for me in a trip, because when you go for a trip, there's always people. Always people. You know, this whole world is just crowded. Especially like tourism place. Talking to some of the people. Talking is fine, you know, but not like crowded. What kind of discount? Summer discount, flight point, holidays? I don't know. It's just cheaper. Yeah, that's a really good deal. Yeah, the donor bar is broken. I noticed that when I just started, but it's okay. But yeah, $200 per person. It's not $200 for a family of 4. It's $200 for a person. So there's 4 of us. We eventually save $800. Can you imagine that? Yeah. And also the hotel also got discount because I compared the price between 2 applications. Firstly, the one I found is about like $1,000, and then on the other application I found it to be about $900, and then for 4 of us, and then for 7 nights. So I booked it right without paying. And then I was like, yeah. After a few days, I was like, hey, I'm gonna check it out to make sure everything is right. I turn on the application and they say, hey, this is your new income voucher. You can get 12% offer for the first, what's that called? Booking you made. I was like, bro, what? So I booked the hotel again. Now it is about $800, and then I canceled the previous booking for free. So yeah. We need the filter to figure out the code. 0015534 Both my brain and fingers are aren't cooperating. No, it's okay. It's normal. Sometimes when you're tired, you do so. You're safe enough to bring another person on the trip. Should be good, yo, right? Right. I'm so happy. I'm so happy even until now. Like, it makes my life better. It makes my life better. I'm happy for like a whole like 2 weeks or something. Yeah, I save $200 per person on flight, and I save about like $50 per person on hotel, which is total $250. Originally, I was thinking I might need like about $1,500 for the whole trip, but now it's going down to like 1,000 plus. Yeah, 1,000 plus, like 1,000 plus. Yeah, about $1,000. See, guys? Yeah, and because we're not going to Universal Studio, that's the final option, the final decision. Because my dad and my mom might not be very interested in that, and then my sister will be like, it's too expensive. So we just decided to not go to the Universal Studio. Yeah. Saving money for the future. Yeah, exactly. Plenty of good cards. No, I'm not getting any cards. I just save money for like the study and stuff. Yeah. And my dad paid for the whole trip first, and then me and my sister will pay him back later for the cost for each of us. He's paying for the flight and the hotel first. I'm not sure about food. Maybe, yeah, maybe food. But if we are gonna buy things and shoppings and stuff, we are gonna pay it by our own pocket. Yeah, and then we will still need to pay him back later. Find some good restaurant and treats to enjoy during the same time. Yeah, exactly. We're actually thinking of eating the Peking duck, and then some what's that called? Grilled meat, and then even some 大闸蟹. What is 大闸蟹 in English? Hair crab. I just said that the hair crab is, you can get like really good hair crab in Beijing, so. And we are thinking of going to the temple, you know, the very, not temple. What's it called? The castle. The castle in Beijing, the main one, 故宫, and a lot of like some other famous place, you know. 圆明园, yeah. Hair crab, yeah. From Yakuza game, Peking duck looks so good. Yeah, Peking duck is Beijing ya, which means Beijing duck. So we're going to Beijing to eat Beijing duck. 故宫, yes. The Forbidden Castle, I think it's called. A food tour, visit some touristy place, sounds really chill. Yeah, my dad wants that because my dad loves China, you know, history a lot. My ancestor, maybe my grandpa, or my grandpa's dad, is from China. They travel from China here to here, and then they kind of have like children, and then yeah, here I am right now. So he likes China history a lot. He watched a lot of like those history drama, history movies and stuff. Yeah. Forbidden City. Yeah. Yes. That landmark exactly. Forbidden? I don't know why. It's called 故宫 in Chinese. There's nothing to do with forbidden. Peking duck. They were common here in the Netherlands too, though we don't eat that much. Well, really, I think Peking duck is very famous like worldwide because it's really good. It's really good. Yeah, it's very expensive here though, like not in China. From family gossip, they say my great-grandfather was also from China, so I love to visit. But man, traveling is expensive. I know, right? I know. Especially from so far away, the flight tickets like brah. It was just a residence for the emperor. Yeah, exactly. Like it's really big. It's so big. It's a castle. It's a castle. So it's not like actual residence. It's a castle. There's part of the place is like for working. You know, like the people, government worker will come in there and like, I don't know what they call it in English, but they're gonna work. And then behind, like the back of the castle, is the residence. Yeah, it's huge. Chinese folklore related to Saba. Apparently, Mount Kinabalu has a dragon pearl, and two Chinese adventurers tried to retrieve it and bring back to China. Not sure about that. Never heard of that before, but interesting. Like maintenance? No. So in like old China, which is like dynasty, you know, back then, they have this kind of like king, and under this king they have this kind of like government. It's not like actual government, but I call it government because I don't know how to translate it into English directly. So in this government there's different level of guanyuan. Different level of officers. So they these officers, they will collect, you know, like the lowest is like they handling like city, you know, like some smaller place, and then eventually become city and become like states and then the country. So from they collect like problems from different states and stuff, and then they be like, king, what should we do with this? And then this all like meetings and stuff is happening in the half front part of the Forbidden City, which is like the working place, the office. And at the back of the Forbidden City, the half back of the city, is like the king's residence, which the king will live there, all his wives. So the wives has a lot of level as well. There's the queen, which is the highest, and then there's like 4 Bing, we call it Bing 4, which is like second level, and then there's like Fei, which is 8 Fei, which is like a third level, and there's like Qie, which is like smaller level. There's a lot of them. They live at the half behind side of the Forbidden City. Yeah, we're living and working there now. That's why I thought it was Mormon. No. It's like a tourist place at this point. Julia hit off his time. Homie invented working from. Damn it! I didn't think of this, but bro, yeah. But you know what? From his residence to the office, it's really big. It's really far away. He's not actually working for. You still need to walk so far to the office because it's very big. The Forbidden City. How big is that? Forbidden City size. It's 72 hectares, which is about 960 meters long north-south and 750 meters wide east-west, which is about 150,000 square meters. Oh, Oh, that's construction. That's constructions. The Forbidden City covers 720,000 square meters, 72 hectares. Yeah. Life ranking system ain't got nothing on Lick rank. Yeah, but that's like back then, you know, in the Dynasty era. Well-known landmarks to foreigners like the Terracotta Army out in Xi'an. Yeah, exactly. We call it Bing Ma Yong in Chinese. He can get carried though, basically like a car. Exactly, so it's not like working from home anymore. He still needs to travel to work. I'll give you a unit of measurement you can understand. Yeah, 178 arcs. Arcs. Yeah. What? Yeah, it's really big. Terracotta Army, also known as when you introduce Warhammer hobby to an army general. Bing Ma Yong. This is kind of bad to say, but I saw a meme about this. There's like somebody selling the Medusa head on eBay, and then there's one review from Qin Shi Huang. Works. Square meter is fine. Okay. Shira, yeah, right? You still need to travel to the office. I have to convert to square feet all the time too. Yeah, so it's 720,000 square feet. Amazing review, yeah. Works. It's a very big place. If you wanted to take it, you know, take a detailed look on this Forbidden City, it's gonna take days. Yeah, even just looking through like some important places, it can take you like a whole day or stuff like that. So yeah, it's a really big place. My dad wants to spend a whole day in there to just look around the places, take time, chill. You know, there's gonna be so many people which I hate so much. Yeah. You don't do a lot of walking, exactly. If I was there, right? It's such a place to just spend time in. It's not like you can get there a lot. Just do it once and then yeah, just do it right. You can probably spend way more than a day. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you wanted to just go through some important places, you know, you can just spend like 2 hours or, you know, not all the places, just part of the places. 2 hours, 4 hours, maybe the whole day. But if you want to take a look like into every descriptions and stuff and spend time, it's gonna take more than a day. My dad likes that, you know. My dad likes like history related stuff. I don't. I'm a modern jelly cat. I'm more like a horror. I love horror related stuff. For example, Supernatural, even though I haven't watched it for a while. A little insulated backpack with sandwiches and water is gonna be your best friend there. Exactly. So you don't have to, you know, suffer to buy food over there. Big thumbs up for dad liking history. Sorry, it's a thumbs down for me. I guess. I personally enjoy... You know what? I don't hate history. I enjoy looking at them. It's not like I love them, but I don't hate them. But the only thing is the crowd. I hate the crowd. If there's not so much people in there, I can spend a lot of time just looking at, you know... I love visual. I love seeing the building. I love like observe the details of the buildings and stuff. I like observe the nature or, you know, the environment around the place. Only when there's not so much people. Yeah. Getting scammed at history site is part of the experience. I think Beijing has like good security for that, so with horror and I would rather avoid places that might act up. Oh, I don't wanna be, you know, in a horror place too. I just enjoy watching films of them. If you wanted to ask me what I would prefer to travel to, I would say nature. And then like feel, like being able to see like waterfalls, feel like a lot, like mountains from distance, you know, like ocean. Yeah, a lot of historical sites get a bunch of people. That's true. I don't like that. Somewhere in UK or Scotland that shows maybe a torture method in history. There's something like that in China as well. I'm not really sure where, but there's something like that in China. Don't you love getting so thick stones that apparently fell out of the Emperor's ass when he died? That's the true history experience. If I'm poor enough, I will not being able to get anything like that, so... Yeah. Great castle sites, plenty of medieval history. Yeah. A lot of people say they still like historical items from a lot of countries. It's contradicted. Some people say yes, some people say no, some people say this is okay, some people say this is not okay. I don't give any opinion. Yeah. Aokigahara Forest. Let's not go to like horror forest, you know, like suicidal forest. Yeah. I don't really like walking into the forest because it's kind of dangerous. Sometimes it's easy to get lost and then you just suffer in there. So what I'm hearing is you gotta see the castle for yourself. Oh, you mean in UK? I feel like Europe castles is very pretty. Europe castles are very pretty. Yeah. I remember there's one. Is it in Russia or Germany? Or where? The castle is so detailed, so complicated. It takes forever to build and maintain. Is it Spain? I can't really recall though. There's like one castle which is very famous for its complexity and... Yeah. Super foggy forest? Yeah. I heard that it's a suicidal forest or what. Next level horror movie propaganda dumb. Walking into a forest where a bunch of bad shit has happened. Yeah, don't do that. Often well maintained. Yeah, exactly. And most of the time they are like open. Like you can visit them. There are a lot of well-maintained castles. There's like one like very complicated, like the details is crazy. Complicated in what way? The details of the castle. Like the external? Konbanwa! 今日は雑談です. Wait, I think I can try to find is it a castle or a church? It might be a church. What is church in Chinese? 教堂. 科隆大教堂. What is 科隆? Oh, it's Germany. It's Germany. It's not castle, sorry, it's church. 科隆大教堂. What is it? Or 阿桑教堂. Which one? Oh my god. 科隆大教堂. 科隆大教堂. Yeah, it's Germany. It's Cologne Cathedral. Cologne Cathedral. Chapels. Calais Castle, when the British came here, I saw a fun fact in textbook that says it was built without nails. Oh, so it's just wood? Neuschwanstein, I would think. Cologne Cathedral? Yeah, that Cologne. That Cologne. There's a nice one smelling castle, Dad. Yeah, cathedral. That one. It is so detailed, complex, and damn luxury. Is it called luxury? Gorgeous luxury? Pig Gothic architecture. Yeah. That one. Like, I would love to see it like with my real eyes one day. But Europe is very expensive. Traveling to Europe is very expensive. To East Europe is not that expensive, to be honest. But the you know, those famous places like Germany, like British, not British, England, Germany, France, Spain. Traveling to these places are kind of expensive. The west side, the north side is kind of expensive, but the east side is pretty cheap. I've been to that cathedral. What? How does it feel like to look at it IRL? Super interesting to visit. I know. I've never been to one before. The one with the double tower. Yeah. Damn near made my kidney explode. Why? Oh, because you want to pee? Huge AF. I know. I hope one day though. One day. She was insane. I know. I saw videos of it. I was like, bruh, the stairs never end. So much walking upstairs. Guess you gotta train your butt muscle for that though. You have to climb the stairs in the correct position so you can train your butt muscle while climbing the stairs will protect your knee joints. Right? I took some photos actually. It's really pretty, isn't it? Cali Castle in Perak, Malaysia. Apparently it was never built finished. But that's castle, right? It's not cathedral. Cathedral? It's conditioning and sometimes even being shaped. It's rough being in shape. You mean the stairs? Was held a man that viewed the right cathedral. Cathedral? Cathedral. Cathedral. Cathedral? Cathedral. Cathedral. Yes? They say it was actually a mansion, but people say it's castle because how it looks. A mansion? Oh, okay. Also, I need to...
Cathedrals.
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 Cathedrals, so it's called cathedrals. Okay. Can I remember after today? Hi, welcome. Good time zone. Cathedrals. I actually need to wake up like 6:30 tomorrow morning because I'm going out at 7:30, and before that I have to cook and prepare my lunch and bring over to the office because I don't feel like eating outside because of my aligner. So I need to wake up an hour earlier before I go out and cook my lunch and put them in my lunchbox and drive out and arrive there at 8 so I can go home at 5. Cathedrals are the biggest, most fancy churches. They look like castles a bit. Yeah, that's why I thought it's a castle before. If that's a mansion, then my house is a bus stop. It's just a super fancy mansion, you know? Super fancy mansion. A big busy day. I hope I can do my job well, smooth, and everything goes smooth, you know? I hope. Because tomorrow's 1st September. I hope I can get everything I need so I can just proceed to do whatever I need to do without waiting, without suffer, just waiting. Waiting is the worst. In this job, waiting is the worst. Yeah, it has been a while since our last chatting stream, right? Because we have been playing Resident Evil for straight 2 weeks. Yeah. It's haunted? Wow, that's why it's not finished? Bruh. I mean, while you wait, you can watch Maruki. But I'm gonna be chased so badly, like last month. Last month during the closing, right? Which is the start of this month. So wait, let me see. July? Okay. So first was Friday. But I didn't get the bank statement until 4th of August, which is Monday. So, from 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, these 3 days, I got chased by all the other entities. Be like, where? Why can't you give us a confirmation with the payment we made? Why can't you? I was chased so badly that my pants falling off kind of chased badly. Yeah. No, I'm not in the office alone. I got like 4 or 5 of my colleagues working out overtime together. Yeah. Yeah. You know, that's accountant. It's like that. Your pants are falling off when you run. Like, yeah. Imagination. 4th is super late. I know, right? I chased the Singapore side and they said no, the bank wasn't providing us. Yeah, I was like, okay. Pants on fire panic. Exactly. Now, like sometimes I get gray hair. Not a lot, but it only appears when I feel very stressful. Like, when did I start taking over? Is it last year? I think since last year I've taken over the Singapore entities, right? So, I've taken over about like March or April. And during that time I got so many white, like gray hair. So many gray hair. But after a month or two, when everything's stable down, I just don't get anything anymore. Like once in a while. Like yeah, my hair just go normal again. Yeah. And then I kind of control the hair fall. I got supplements for hair. I got good shampoo. I do like scalp treatment from time to time. And my hair goes back to normal. Yeah, welcome to the club. No, I'm still black haired. Like, no, purple. Black haired. It's the bow from Singaporeans. It happened with beaches. But the Singapore team actually tried to have us just to bank there or not, you know, doing things. Yeah, stress does crazy things. Exactly. You're balding? Not actually. A little bit, you know, on the front. Maybe because, you know, I always had my hair separated in the middle. That's causing something. So I try to not let it happen. And now I ate supplement. I got hair care, hair treatment, scalp treatment. I started to grow a lot of baby hair back. So, not balding at all. Speaking of gray hair, my friends and family noticed my hair has less gray hair now. When I was in my teens, I was known for having many gray hair. It might be some genetic issue. Some people just tend to have gray hair, not because they're stressed or what, it's just genetic. Gets chased for financial reports, 3 head hair. Minus 3 head hairs. That's exactly what happened. Yeah. I heard hair supplements. Yeah, you know, it's just for like a not treatment, but precautious. Avoiding. Cause it's short term and can grow back. It's not uncommon, so I wouldn't worry. I love my hair so much. I have very pretty hair, so I try to take good care of them. Little raw method of growing hair? No. I comb my hair every morning. Does that sound weird? Because back then I don't comb my hair at all. While I was in secondary school or what? Or high school or college? I don't actually comb my hair because my hair is so smooth and straight. They don't actually strangle, tangle. They don't. Even I can just use my hand to like comb through my hair and it's just done. Yeah, not even brush, not even brush. They just do really nice. Even now, if I don't comb my hair, they're still doing well. But I'm just combing my hair to massage my scalp. That's all. You got assigned to Singapore and you needed to get actual treatment for your hair as a result. I've never been more proud of my country. Yeah, it's stressful. Singapore entities is definitely more stressful because they are very rushing. They want everything fast. Yeah, accept my fate. Like there's this kind of like Minotomi or what? Minotomi or things like that you put it on your hair, on your scalp, that it helps to grow hair. Mega straight hair, yes, mega straight hair. A bad thing about mega straight hair is that I can't actually make like, what do we call that? Braids? It's not called braid, like panfa. You can't actually do like hairdressing. You know, like when people put their hair up like into a bun or something like that with a chopsticks, with a stick kind of thingy. I can't really do that because my hair will just fall off because it's too not fall off. It will just drop down because it's too smooth and too soft and straight. There's not really a lot of there's not a lot of moisturizing force. What the like it's not. It is too smooth. Yeah. Minoxidil. Yeah, minoxidil. Exactly, minoxidil. I'm gonna cut it out until it gets too long. Then I cut it short and get rid of the beard. My hair is always long. My hair is always longer than my waist level. So when it's about to hit the length of my butt, I will cut them until the length of my waist. By myself. Puffy hair look? It tangles easily, doesn't it? No, it doesn't tangle. It doesn't tangle back then, but now I changed my shampoo. It tangled a little, but it's also easy to untangle, like very easy. Not really tangle. Yeah. Plait hair? Kinda like plait hair. Yeah, a lack of volume and too straight, nothing to hold together, it falls off. Yeah, exactly. Humble bragging low-key. Yeah. Is that straight and smooth? My girlfriend did the same and lost for a while. Yeah. My hair is just very straight and smooth. So, okay, did you guys know those like hair shampoo, like hair conditioner promotional video, like advertisement? My hair is like almost like that. Not exactly like that, but almost like that. Because I never dye my hair, never bleach my hair, not even like 烫头发, what is called, like curl my hair with like heat. I never did any of that. I don't get heat on my hair as well. I love my hair. Yeah. Degenerate? What is degenerate? Do not tie me a mortal. That's what I usually do. I always just tie them like very just low ponytail. No, not even high ponytail, because it's just drop, the hairband just drop because it's so heavy. Not like very heavy, but I have very long hair, right? Wavy hair and doesn't get super long even if I try. Sometimes I love wavy hair, especially when I look at some girls, they have like super good looking wavy hair. But I also love my very straight hair, so I don't feel like making them wavy. Yeah, I don't know. If it's just temporary, it's fine, but I don't want to put like heat on my hair, so if there's no heat, it's not lasting. Miko got into a shampoo ad with ScarJo. What's that? Yeah, just leave it as it is. Lida inspired shampoo commercial. Not really, but yeah. Sometimes when I'm in the office, I go to the toilet. I look at the mirror in the toilet. I'm like, hey, my hair. It's very nice. Straight long hair does have very elegant look to it. It's nice for sure. Yeah, I don't wanna hurt the texture of my hair. I don't feel so. It can be a lot of work to get the wavy. My sister has pretty straight hair and it's a lot of heat and curls. Or overnight with all the rolls in your hair. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I heard that okay, because I'm Asian, right? I'm Chinese Asian. So I have black straight hair, which most Chinese Asian people has. I heard that. Okay, how do I term this? Okay, blonde hair usually is thinner and softer, so it's easier to bleach and easier to do styles and curvy and stuff, and it lasts longer than the black haired because of the texture. I heard that. I'm not sure if it's true or not. Gotta do a hair flip confidence plus 1,000. There's this kind of photo where people girls they're at the beach and they'll dip their hair in the ocean and be like voila, have a little, I don't know. What do we call it? Wavy hair is funny. At least I'll wake up with pompadour hairstyle by accident. Yeah, it is hard to maintain a good looking wavy hair, I would say, especially if you have born wavy hair. Yeah, need some sunglasses so you can be Johnny Bravo with that. Yeah, it's a thing. Straight hair, you just wake up straight. That's all. There's nothing special. But wavy hair, you can wake up with any type of hairstyle, any single type. Did that once and she said it was torture. It felt like acid during bleaching. No. I mean naturally blonde hair. Naturally blonde hair mostly happen in Caucasian. Pull this term, Caucasian. The hair texture is softer and thinner, so it's easier to style and do color dyeing, bleach, or anything. Yeah, white. Pull this term. Hey there, mama. Yeah. And then black hair is just harder to bleach, harder to color because of the texture, and it's usually thicker. I don't know. Yeah. And they say it's more like elastic for dark hair. Yeah. Caucasian. We did not originate from the Caucasians? I actually don't know what is that. I just saw a lot from the rookie, and then every time when there's a white person, you're like Caucasian man, 25, 5'7", this kind of things. My hair after my dance on jaw makes it look like a man who's been through hell with the rough man beard and mustache, panda eyes completed the look. Now it's time for you to change that. Yeah. Take some good sleep, got a haircut, shave, Caucasus Mountain. Scandinavian descent, I think it's mostly blonde. It's a little north of Turkey, those mountains. Ah, Caucasian. Scandinavians has a lot of blonde hair. Scandinavian is like Northern Europe, right? Yeah. That's what I thought. I thought they're like red haired? No? Irish. Irish is red. Irish. Red. The Viking. Yeah. I saw some series from Netflix. They have like stories about Vikings and stuff. The more north you go, the more blonde and blue-eyed, because less light. Further south you get more brown hair. Because less light. That makes sense. Because from what I heard, like blue-eyed can take lesser sunlight, and then brown-eyed can take more sunlight. Yeah, but I like the depressed Silent Hill protagonist look that I'm rocking right now. But you gotta make some changes to change your feeling a little, you know? Are heavily associated with red hair. Only Irish, right? Like, not like only, but mainly just Irish, right? Naruto. I heard that there's like, back there, like a long time ago, like decades ago, like girls with red hair usually being called as a witch, right? What I heard. Not sure if it's true or not. There are other red hair in Northern Europe, but it's super Irish to have red hair. Ah, okay. I mean, I don't know about witches can have any hair color. Okay. If you sneeze, you get calico. Yeah, like okay, bro. This is a very like interesting that I heard of. So, back then when people accuse a girl as a witch, what they will do to prove that if she is or not a witch is that they will toss the girl into the water, into the river, and then if she drowns, she is not a witch. If she floats, she is a witch. So basically, no matter what happens, she's not going to do well. Whoever you don't like, yeah. Which hat is your tell sign? She look at me, she's a witch. You can ask Yumi the witch for that. She knows a lot about the witch trial. I saw a lot of stories about that. Discrimination against pagans, I think. Yeah, they just said she's a witch if they wanted to kill her. She drank the water. Yeah, the drowning method. The whole thing is rigged, exactly. She knows how to swim, but then she'll be the witch. Monty Python skit, the witch skit about floating or not. Are you mean the drowning method? I mean, do you mean? Yeah. Hi, welcome. Good time zone. Yeah, definitely the whole thing is rigged. She's a witch. Actually, real though, they had a lot of concoctions, spells, etc. Not that they actually custom magics. I feel like witches are more like they use like herbs and makes, you know, no matter it's a potion or a healing potion or a bad potion, they use like herbs and do stuff. That's what happened in real life, right? She says she's not a witch. That must mean she's a witch. Why else would she say she's not? Yeah. Back then it's just very scary. You can die for like just very wild accusation. Lighter than a dog, but the skill is rigged. Yeah, right? Thank God we're in 2025 now. Or basically the modern day TCM practitioner is dumb as people not understanding that boiling water makes the world bubble. What is TCM practitioner? Practitioners. Lots of herbs and whatnot. Yeah. It makes sense because that's more like there's something like that in like Chinese cultural. but instead they were called the doctor. Post report about a woman being witch as the government were rewarding people for reporting. Yeah, so they killed a lot of people back then. Decided not to raid must mean we have a witch. Yeah, it's traditional Chinese medicine, exactly. Same shit at the end of the day, yeah. Yeah, Silent Witch Trial? What's that? Herbs and stuff, boil or dry it should work or not, yeah. Maybe I'll kill someone, maybe I'll save someone. Yeah, it's the same shit, but in Europe it's just witch! It's so bad, it's nothing to be laughed on, but it's so bad. Yeah, I'm grateful. I'm in 20th century. 21st century. Oh my god, why is it so cold? I turned it off and I turned it on again. Because it was so warm, but now it's so cold. Trial is the biggest tragedy in Europe where thousands of innocent women died for nothing. A series of hearing and prosecution of people accused of witchcraft in colonial Massachusetts between February 1692 and May 1693. More than 200 people were accused. Oh no. You people are getting called witch in Asia. Shit, back then you could sell abduction and get rich. It's scary. You should look into the Silent Witch Trial. I feel like creepy things, but basically it was many burning. Burning always take place when it comes to witches. The difference is awesome. But still, like, there's also some very bad things happen in like Chinese cultural back then. I just couldn't come up with anything right now. Yeah. Bad things happen everywhere, I would say. Yeah. People still do that stuff today. Just go on Etsy and look at how many candles you can buy or get access on people. Yeah. It's very... Do you know that's a very famous thing in Southeast Asia? It's a very famous thing in Southeast Asia, especially Thailand. And some part of Malaysia as well. People were relying fucking bored in 1960, yeah. 1690, yeah. Howdy! Hi! Welcome! Yeah, it is, so... It is said that it's an actual thing. Especially in Thailand. You can buy curse and stuff. You can do curse on people. You can do something to let people love you so much that they're gonna kill themselves for you. They do anything for you. You can curse people to have bad lucks and stuff. And what I heard, there's a very famous guy in Malaysia, in Pulau Pinang. That's what I heard. He is called the Ghost King. He is called the Ghost King. That he is very famous for putting curse on people. So do not mess with him. That's what I heard. But I never actually, you know, saw anything like that in real life. Yeah. Timmy Witch. Yeah, monkey paw wishes, exactly. That's a very famous one, like the monkey paw. Incredibly grave. Several items in Shopee that sells love charms. I actually not see that, but I know that Thailand is very famous and a lot of people say that it's real. Yeah, better not mess with this so-called king. Exactly, it's kind of scary. King Bumbo? Wait, hold on, let me think. Voodoo? Yeah, it's like Voodoo King. Starting no need to link it. Okay. Look, Voodoo King. Partially alleged to make you of this black magic stuff because it's better not to not get involved. Exactly. I don't even want to touch tarot card. A lot of people say like, you know, you're actually dealing with something else. When you touch and use tarot card. I heard that, so yeah. It's a boss from Sonic. Ah, King Boom Boom. It just sounds like something from Sonic, I would say. I could be wrong, so I don't want to fuck around with that shit. Shit is crazy. I know. Like the Ouija board, no, like tarot card is like the very, very beginner thing, but I still don't feel like touching it. Those deaf talking board are just bad vibes. Yeah, exactly. Me when I get right side up chariot, upside down tower, and reverse step. Okay, that's nice. I don't know what's that, but it's I don't know. I heard that it's not good. That's what I heard. I prefer to just go to the Chinese god temple, like Guanyin Pusa, and then just pray there. Do you guys know there's like this two little red peanut looking thingy, wooden peanut looking thingy, but big, you know? You can hold it in your hand, you like asking God questions and you stir them out. If there's like 2 up, it means no. If it's 2 down, it means no. If it's like 1 up, 1 down, it means yes. Do you guys know that? It's a very famous thing for Chinese people because I did that a lot. Yeah. So wait, hold on. Let me find that. Bot boy. What is bot boy? What is bot boy in Chinese? Anyone knows what bot boy in Chinese? You throw the it's not stupid. It's real. It's the wooden thingy. What is that? 纸杯? What is bot boy in Chinese? It's a wooden. It's red color. You use that in the temple, but if you don't have that, you can use coins. You just take 2 coins, the same kind of coins. If it's up and down, it means yes. If it's down, it means no. It's up, it means no. So you just like hold the coin in your hand. You're like asking question. Hey God, will I pass through this bad downside? And you just throw it out, and the God will tell you yes or no. That's the thing. We do that also during the Ghost Festival. Like not really good Ghost Festival. In April, we will have this festival that we will pray. We will pray to our ancestor. So eventually we will prepare food and put it in front of the grave, and then we'll wait for a while, and then some of us will start to like hold the coin, be like, hey ancestor, are you guys done? Are you guys done eating? And you throw the coins to see if they're done eating. Yeah, that's correct. How do you even know that? Okay, so if you guys copy the thing from Hiryu, if you guys copy the word from Hiryu and you go Google, you'll see that red color thingy that I said. Yeah. Qingming, exactly. Yeah, I love that. I love to ask God things like that. I'm Chinese too, but I don't know how to write. Xiaobei. Oh, interesting. I only call it bot boy. I don't know the Chinese. I know it's Hokkien, but not Chinese. Okay, I say bot boy. Yeah, I love that shit, guys. It's a legit like very nice way to do like fortune telling, while not black magic, because it's God. I know it has the Hokkien term. Yeah. I'm Christian, but I do dabble on Buddhism stuff a lot. I'm not really into like original stuff, but I know that. Megatama, since they're small and curvy shape, it's actually not this small. It's about the size of a palm. Slightly smaller than a palm, but about that size. that you can hold it in your palm kind of size. Just uses coins. If I'm not in the Buddhist temple, yes, I'll use a coin. But if I'm in the Buddhist temple, I'll just use their 小杯. Is it called 小杯? But boy, coin sounds a lot easier. Yeah. But holding that wooden thingy makes you feel different. It is true. Holding that wooden thingy and the sound that the wooden thingy make when you drop them on the floor. Oh my god, it feels different. Even in the temples we use coins. I use the wooden thingy. I just enjoy hearing the wooden sound dropping on the floor. Literally broke some of the rules in horror movies? Like how? Oh my god, I started to feel hungry. It's great when you're asking your ancestor if they're done eating and they keep saying and you just sit there and wait. I know. But okay, this is a story about my Qingbing. I think it's this year or last year, I can't really recall. So basically, yeah, we go Qingbing. We put the food, we clean the graves and everything, we sit there. And because all of us, the family, you know, me, my family, my uncle's family, my aunt's family, we all arrived late. Okay, we all arrived late. So the sun is getting warmer and warmer and stronger, and we don't want to wait too long. we got all the food ready, and we sit there, we wait just for a few minutes. You know, I figure like 5 minutes or somewhat. Then we start asking, "Hey sister, are you guys done eating?" And they're done. And we just start eating and pick up all the things and leave because it's too warm out there. Yeah. I mean, thank you, ancestor. Thank you so much for being so consideration, you know, being so considerate. Yeah. Stab into the slaughter factory turned haunted house. Thank you very much. I'm way too paranoid for that. Yeah, don't walk into that. Don't. Stops the person asking if they keep saying no. Yeah, maybe, you know, ask the person that being treated the best by the ancestor, you know, to toss the coins. It might work. Yeah, for example, if you're like praying for grandpa, you know, ask the person that the grandpa loves the most to toss the coin. Yeah, it might work. Grandma, liked you best. You go do it. Yeah. That's how it works. It's true. It's true. Yeah. Wait, I have a question. How do you guys... Okay, for those non-Chinese people here in the chat, how do you guys feel about all this ancestor thingy when we talk about this? Everybody gets a turn. Until we get a yes. I never be the one to toss the coin because I had a big brother, so he usually do the coin tossing thingy if it's not my dad or my uncle. Yeah, I'm okay with it. No, not like okay or not. How do you guys feel? Is it funny? Is it interesting? Is it like weird? Is it like it's just a different experience? Okay, yeah, because I find it really fun though. Yeah, it's like a very interesting experience to share. Totally foreign to our culture. A coin toss? Do we toss coin to the bow? No, we don't. Burning the paper money is an experience. Yeah, the heat from fire, exactly. And we will buy those paper clothes, paper shoes, paper boat, paper car, paper mansions, you know, and burn. Hi, welcome. We're actually talking about some Chinese cultural right now. Culture? Chinese culture. I'm Mexican, so keeping our ancestor in our thoughts is pretty normal. Dia de los Muertos is the whole holiday around. Day of the Dead? I think it's very similar to Chinese culture. Paper iPhones, we don't get paper iPhones because you know, it's like ancestor, they are pretty old. Uncle Roger talks about his ancestor a lot. I don't actually know much about my ancestors. All I know is that they're from China and, you know, not like from China because it's too far away, but yeah, I know my grandpa a lot. That's all. Lot of paper. Yeah, I've seen people burn paper ruler and paper PCs. I think those are for younger generations. Like, you know, my grandpa's dad, my grandpa's sisters, you know, those are too far away from routers and PC. A lot of people in Western culture don't care about their ancestor at all. I'm pretty interested in my family's history though, so this stuff is cool to me. Yeah, I feel like Western cultures focus more on like current family, you know? Like up until grandpa, grandma, down until like grandchild. Like closer kind of family relationship. A lot to care though, but he's right, there are plenty that doesn't matter to. Exactly what your background is, but nothing too in-depth. Yeah, exactly. Same. Like, we'll get stories up to grandpa, max. But other, like, upper, longer than that, is like not really that much of information. All we do is we just pay respect to our ancestor, that's all. Who died 1,000 years ago, feel about the cars they're getting today. We don't actually pray to ancestor that long. Yeah, like Max is just like my grandpa's dad, that's all. From horses to electric cars. They will be so confused. Wait, okay, one more thing. So when we burn the paper money, the paper clothes to our ancestor, what we need to do is we need to say that, oh, this thing is for who? This thing is for which ancestor? That thing is for which ancestor? We have to, you know, say it out. Right? But the thing is that nowadays, younger generation don't actually put so much effort into this. Not really putting so much effort into this because it's like too far away. We don't actually know who they are actually anymore. It's kind of funny because my dad said that, not me, okay? I think, is it my dad say that? I think my dad said that. I'm sorry if my dad didn't say that. He said that we don't know like who is who anymore, so we might as well just burn everything because my grandpa passed away. We just burn everything and let grandpa distribute everything to, you know, their ancestor. Down there. Up there. Anywhere. Yeah, just like, grandpa, please help us to distribute the things to where they should be. Thank you. Like, and burn everything together. Yeah. I got stories I can tell about my great grandparents. Well, how do you even know that? Is there like diaries or like photos? Was flooded, so who knows? Yeah, flooded. Natural disaster. There's a variation that my dad does the same too. No clue who's this for. We burn, you guys fight over it. Yeah. Grandma can do business under there. Yeah, it's like kind of funny though. Just don't bother us, okay? Thanks. Receive a care packages they share with her ancestor. Yeah. I don't know if it's true or not, but my family members, like example, my sister, my younger sister, and my aunt, you know, my grandpa's younger daughter, my dad's younger sister, they both had dream about my grandpa. Like, it's like having lights around him. Everything looks very calm and very nice and godlike kind of thingy. And smiling. And boom, wake up. My younger sister, both my younger sister and my dad's younger sister, they dreamt about that. I don't, so I don't know. Yeah. Lots of diaries, government records. Oh, that's so cool. Good bookkeeping, yeah. That's so cool. That's why keeping a diary is a thing. It happens to a bunch of my mom as well, like dreaming, right? Because my grandpa did a lot of good things back then. Like, my grandpa had some money back then. He donate a lot to a lot of people, to schools and stuff. He do a lot of good things. So a lot of people said, you know, he's going to heaven because of all the good things he did. The next question we usually ask is, did they give you numbers for the lottery? Yeah, exactly what we are asking. No, I did not though, but I feel like I will ask that too. If that happens. Lottery ticket, please, Grandpa. I'm so broke. I need some money for study. Sure, if you got them, I'll see if I get the money though. Yeah. Oh my god, lottery tickets is such a thing. 7 different numbers, please. I would say 6 different numbers from 1 to 56. Is it 56? 62? Toto, I'm gonna buy Toto. Alright, guys. Wait, I haven't do the schedule for next week yet. Yaba. Yaba, because I did not do anything today other than watching the rookies. I need to sleep early because I need to wake up early tomorrow. Okay, next week I am thinking of having oh, where's my Steam? I'm gonna play the game that I was sponsored. Not sponsored, I was given the code for. Kato's Post Office. Kato's Post Office for a day, and another day I'm gonna play Minecraft. There, I feel like doing some challenge. Hardcore Minecraft. And then I'm going to have a crochet and chatting stream because I haven't had that for so long. I don't feel like having a stream on Tuesday because it's 2nd September, and you know what? It's not easy. I might need to work overtime or might not, so I don't know if I'm gonna get home on time. So I'm gonna leave that empty. Yeah, post office about cat. Kato's post office. Little server? No. Just myself. Overtime, I will skip Tuesday. Exactly. I don't wanna, you know, just struggling to think if I'm gonna make it on time. Okay, I am going to make the schedule right now and share that on stream because I'm lazy to do that off stream. 10 emails. Lida, where's statement? No, I'm not the one. Yeah. Instead of statements, where's confirmation? Definitely, I don't know. It might be more than 10 because I usually send more than 50 emails. Okay, so Tuesday I'm gonna left it open. What is this, Wednesday? Okay, offline, and then Thursday will be Kato's Post Office, and then Friday will be Minecraft, solo Minecraft, hardcore. then Sunday will be crochet and chat. It will be September 01 to 07, I would say. Oh, why is it so big? Oh, that's why it's so big. September 01 to 07. Okay, and now I need to put the art. Any art? Let me think. I'll say just a random art. I don't know. Random art that I've commissioned before because we are out of art, guys. We are out of art. So oh, it's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, I am going to put the art by. Nice. Done. 0901. Okay, done. Thanks for waiting for me, everyone. Send auto reply to reply confirmation. Too bad I couldn't do that because I need to reply every single email differently. Okay. You get it when I get it. Yeah, I literally replied them, but they just be like, we have to close 12 p.m. on the 2nd. Yeah, I know, like, but I didn't even get the statement yet. It was Monday already? Yeah, it's Sunday. Too bad tomorrow is Monday. Cheap and Lida and Bob out to you, Lida? Wait, where? It has been a while, isn't it? Or is it on Twitter? This is to tell you how bad they need it. Not much you can do. I just get it to you when I get in my. I'd be like, dear blah blah comma. We are still pending bank statement to confirm the payment you have made to us. Kindly be patient, and I will send the updated confirmation to you as soon as we get the bank statement. Thanks again for your patience. Best regards, Lida Oriana. Yeah, a while ago. Ah, okay. I'll check that out later. And the other is like when I drew for fun. Okay. I've done the schedule, so. Dear customer, your bank is being a bitch. No, it's not their bank. It's our bank. Too bad, so I couldn't do that. Okay, guys, so here is the schedule for next week. It's a chill week because I have a very full day, so full week. So Cato's post office, I got the Steam code, and then we're gonna have a solo Minecraft hardcore, and if it goes well, we might have a clips of it. I got a what's that called? A collaboration with a video editor about this, so if the stream turns out well, there might be some clips about it. If not, no. So Sunday we'll have a crochet and chatting stream. That's all. Also, let me let the editor know about this. What day is that? Is that Friday? Yeah, it's Friday. What day is that? It's 5th. Okay. Okay, magical girl. It's what do we call that? It's a Tenshi girl. It's an angel girl. I know, it's Angelita. It's so cute, right? I supposed to reach out in an email, be like, "Hi Lida, I was checking on your channel and I think you're gonna fit our game's aesthetic so well. I was just thinking if you would want a Steam class." Oh, of course, it looks so cute. Yes, I got it. And make a clip for the Minecraft stream. Let's go! Alright guys, I'm gonna have a shout to chat your member first. Before we check who is streaming right now so we can raid to them. Alright, thank you so much for joining chat, Jolly member! Magister, Agile, Goat, Batamate, Skittles, Ali, Hefe, Young, Mute. Thank you so much! Arigato, arigato! For those, I hope you have received your birthday letter so far. Okay, let me see who's streaming right now. So, search video from other channel. It seems like Sky is streaming peak right now. Sky. We can definitely rate to Sky. I think it's all. Got mine. Nice! Got mine the other day. Nice! Yeah. Okay, we'll read to Sky. We'll read to Sky. Also, why is it so cold? Pick is gray. Yep. Okay, so you don't see today, but you do. Yada yada, but you didn't. That's interesting. YouTube, what you doing? Maybe you should just start it or what? I don't know. Alright, guys. So I'll see you guys again on Thursday. It's gonna take a little while until the next stream, but be patient, everyone. Be patient. I'm accountant. It's accountant week. So I hope you have a nice day. Have a nice rest. Thanks for joining today's chatting stream. Also, if you haven't checked out Fantasia concert, you may check it out on Umi Mommy's channel. I sang 2 songs over there, and it's a charity event, so if you feel like getting the merch for supporting the charity, you can do so. And also there's the what do we call that? There's the donation link as well if you don't feel like getting the merch. Yeah, alright girls. Not girls. Alright guys, I was looking at Californian girls and I say alright girls. Have a nice day, have a nice rest. Until that, good night. Bye.